Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to Black Expats and Repats in Jamaica, where we talk about all things Jamaica, how to move here, what it's like being here, what to expect, what to experience, all of those great things. So today we are talking about, in light of recent events, tropical preparedness or tropical living preparedness. For those of you who do not know or do know, we had a very recent yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was today.
Had a whole earthquake out here in the Jamaica, child. I was shook. I ain't gonna lie. I think I had nightmares last night. Like I could not sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, I was shook. Like I don't know why, because I was like,
Was
ain't
was
nothing.
that your was that your first earthquake you ever experienced?
I think it was the first, like, so where I live, like, I'm like on the top level of the house. So I was in the
Mhm.
laundry is like downstairs and kind of like a basement, something kind of. So I was down there and the house started shaking like above me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is for
Uh-huh.
that's on top of me. And then, you be shocked because I'm like, what do I do? Because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I was just
Uh-huh.
thinking, and I was like, okay, like maybe you need to run or move, like go out in the open or something like that.
Mm-mm.
I was shook. I was shook. I ain't gonna lie. It was the first one that I like. It like I'm like I felt, and then like the whole house was on top. Like I was under the house, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Okay.
child. Um, yeah. So I guess the other ones you kind of just feel like a little. I felt like a rumble or something before, but that was like I
Mhm.
felt that one, and I was like in a dangerous spot too. Like had
Okay.
anything cracked or crumbled, like I don't know what
Mhm.
would happen. So I was like, and then I think I don't know, maybe it was other stuff, any little noise or something that I heard. I was like, out, girl. It was so bad that I had like left like the door partially open just in case I needed to run outside or something. And I woke up this morning and seen I had still left the door open, slightly open and unlocked. I was like, I didn't even lock this door back. Like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, so you guys, so yeah, I guess it was you guys felt it more because it was by you guys more. It was like 28 kilometers off the epicenter in Kingston. So we didn't feel it that much up here in the north. On the northwest, it was just like a little bit. I don't know. I thought it was like 3 point something, 4 point something. The thing about it that this was the first time it was so long. Like usually it shakes and then it stops, but this one it kind of shook for a long time, and then also I could hear it. I usually never hear the earthquakes, but I could hear this one.
Yeah, it was child.
Yeah, yeah, I could actually hear it.
I,
Um,
yeah.
And then I was like, well, it wasn't that bad. Then I looked around. I was like, okay, well, it was five something, but it still wasn't too. It wasn't that much of a shake. I think I we had a stronger one on for this side when it was off the coast of Lucia. I think that was like 2 years ago. Hmm. But I don't know. I think maybe because I'm used to it, it just was like I was just laying in the bed.
Yeah, but I don't think that's something that some people take account, because I think you have make mention of like how Jamaica is like placed, like the Caribbean in general, like how does that work? Because I'm not, and I had no clue on what to do. Like
Yeah.
when I came back from like upstairs. I was like, do I need to set the bed up somewhere? Like, do I just lay up under the bed for the rest of the day? Like, what what
Yeah.
do I
You
do?
just going about you continue to go on about your life. Like people kept saying the alerts on the phone. I'm like, why the heck you got an alert on your phone? Earthquake is something that just happens. You can't predict it and it just happened. You
Oh my.
either feel it or you don't. It's either damage or it ain't. Um, so basically what they tell you to do is you supposed to go, you're supposed to cover your head. So you're supposed to go if it's strong enough because things have a tendency, and especially here they don't really take it serious. We live on plates. There's all kind of plates underneath us, including around Cayman Island. I think that, like I said, that last earthquake that we had and that was up by centered off of Lucy, it was so much damage in Cayman. They had sinkholes and everything because the earth separates. It goes like this and pulls apart. So sometimes when it's unsteady, it'll be a sinkhole.
Ooh, we.
When it's strong enough, when it pulls apart, it's a sinkhole. It's just the plate's just moving underneath just like this. And that's what happens. It's just tension, like built up tension. Um, so back in California, a lot of the stuff is earthquake proof, which is not really earthquake proof. The buildings are made to sway. So when the earth is moving, the buildings move with it
Uh,
versus it's just standing up there and being shook. So sometimes the impact don't be as great.
okay.
Um, but here, you know, we all they teach us is about hurricanes.
Oh man, and yeah, okay. So we're gonna get into that, but
Yeah. They
uh,
don't teach us you when it's a hurricane. I mean, when it's an earthquake, you're supposed to because things fall. Like I said, things fall. So you're supposed to cover your head or get under something that can withstand force. So like if something fell, you'll be underneath it, so it won't be that much impact on you.
my goodness, yeah.
You don't supposed to run outside, or if you can't get anything underneath you, you're supposed to stand in the doorway and hold like
I was like, what do I do? I was like, I had no, yeah, and I just kind of stood there
yeah.
and listened to everybody screaming and hollering. Um, and I kind of waited, and then I went back upstairs because the power had went out, so I couldn't do
Mhm.
anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I think Kingston and Portland caught the most damage.
Mhm.
Some of y'all
Mhm.
probably seen videos. I don't know. A lot of the stores, high low caught a lot of stores in Kingston. I seen something today with New Kingston area. One of the places that I frequent, a print
Mhm.
shop, whatever. They caught some damage. Well, that little shopping plaza in New Kingston period caught some damage. So, and I think some houses or something got messed up in Portland, but
Mhm.
um I don't know. I know like on the when we had those, it's been raining and stuff a lot, and so it's been
Mhm.
on the some of the like mountain and slid off. So I haven't drove anywhere
Mhm.
lately. So maybe tomorrow I'll go see. I don't know if like the roadway or anything is affected at all. I don't think
Mhm.
so. This child, they've been up. I've been hearing them going up and down this thing blowing. So I'm guessing the road is fine. But
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that was the earthquake experience, and
I think somewhere some new construction they talking about is leaning now. I'm like, okay. Because
yeah,
usually what happens when the foundation is affected, like I said, because it's holding still like it's supposed to. So a lot of times the foundation it has a tendency to jump off the foundation, or if it's a sinkhole, the foundation sinks down.
hmm
Um, and then it's a lot of sometimes it be like fine cracks in the structure. So sometimes that happens as well.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, first of all, I forgot to mention, I want to thank y'all so much. We have reached 1,000 subscribers on
Oh
our
yeah.
channel, so
Okay.
thank y'all. Thank you, Boss Lady, for watching. Thank you, Brooke Ashley, for watching and being here with us tonight. Hello, Robert. Good evening. Thank y'all. We have made it to 1,000 subscribers. And we appreciate y'all for watching our channel, being here with us and getting us to that official YouTube number. And yeah, so thank y'all again. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the channel and being a part of the community. If you all are part of our online community, and if you have not gotten word, well, one, we have a link up coming up. Sorry, I'm switching everywhere. We got a link up coming up in January. If you are
Mhm.
in our community or if you are on any of our social media platforms, you will have seen that we have a link up how to go about getting the details for that meetup. So you will need to RSVP. It's in January. It will be in Kingston and the Blue Mountains. And you can go to our um, if you are in our community, You can it will send via email. If you're on our Facebook page, it's posted there. If you can search on Eventbrite for Black Expats Repats in Jamaica, you'll see us there. It's just what's on there is just RSVP only. So the people who RSVP will get the full details of the link up. So if you're interested, if you're going to be in Jamaica or Kingston in that area around that time, you can go ahead and RSVP, and that's that. Our community. So we are changing community platforms again. Um, because we want to make sure that our members get the most out of their membership. We needed something that was more just functional for use, and we wanted something that was more engaging. So we are switching platforms. If you are in our community again, if you're already there, you would have got an email regarding that. But we're going to upgrade, so be on the lookout for that. We will be switching gears with that soon. And yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for getting us to 1,000 and helping us get our little ad revenue, our little ad coins. I don't know if I set up the super chat stuff yet, but when the time comes, feel free to drop something in there as well if you're feeling generous. Okay, but let us continue with this video. So we had the earthquake that happened in Jamaica. That was our experience with that. Now, you talked about hurricanes. So the next thing you need to do. So we talked a little bit about earthquake preparedness, in a sense. Also, well, I don't know, some things I saw. Somebody said to make sure you grab a pair of shoes. I was sure gonna run outside barefoot. Make sure you grab a pair of shoes. Make sure no gas line or anything has broken or something like that. That type of stuff. As far as preparedness, get under something. Child, I was out in the open. I was like,
And you're supposed to watch out for falling utility poles.
yeah.
But one good thing I noticed about Jamaica, what they've been doing was the newer communities, they've been putting the poles on, they've been putting the wires underground. That's what they do in California as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's the earthquake situation. Now we're talking about weather preparedness, climate preparedness. So I guess, yeah, we're going to start off with the hurricanes, and other important weather tidbits. So,
I'm so glad.
The resident expert here on the channel, what do you have to prepare?
It's almost time. Time is almost up. November 30th is our last. We're gonna be out of hurricane season this year. The rainfall, our rainfall average sucked it this year. I'm surprised. We might even be in a drought next year. That's what I'm thinking. We haven't had a lot of rain. We haven't had a lot of rainfall, Mocha. This isn't right.
It's been raining like crazy up here. I've been so mad.
This isn't. The whole island usually be wet every day.
Oh my goodness.
This is not it. This ain't it. This ain't it. And I mean, like it usually be flooding, raining. This ain't it.
Oh wow. So I don't know what that means, but what is a
they'll probably be talking about it's a drought coming up because it's about to be our dry season. So after November, it usually gets dry, December, January, February, and then it starts raining again for a little bit, but it's gonna be dry. Anyway.
So what is the effect of that? Like, what does that mean? Like, with the drought and all this stuff? So
with the drought, it affects crops because what they would use for the catchment system to have water to water the crops when it's dry, they haven't caught that much water to farmers. Nor because it hasn't been raining so much, it's not that they had to use more water than normal. So it's going to affect our crops. The NWC might send something out talking about watch your water usage. I remember one time they were saying something like we couldn't water, because some people water their grass, so they were saying they couldn't water their grass or wash their cars because of the water usage.
Man.
But I know the river, especially in St. James, the river is low and dry. Just like what was that waterfall that dried up just recently? The one in Portland. I forgot the name of it. It's not Somerset. I think it was Somerset.
Child, I have no clue. I knew nothing.
Yeah, I think it was. It dried up. So sometimes that's what happens when we don't have a lot of rainfall. We have water sources just dry up, like the river is dry,
Ooh, wait.
and it just dries up. So that's what happens sometimes. Um, but yeah, generally what they say during hurricanes is that you have to prepare, like have canned foods, things that you can open a can with, emergency things like kerosene, extra medicine, a first aid kit, um, extra clothing, and things like that. That's easily
I'm like,
accessible.
child, I'll be messed up if hurricane came through here right now. I'm like, let me
Mhm.
get this.
Because for some days you can go without for when a hurricane is bad, you can go without electricity for days, and in some areas be flooded. Some of the roads be blocked, those type of things. And they also try to say, I know a lot of communities that's by the ocean, they tell them to evacuate, and a lot of times they don't. They just be staying there and the place be flooded because the seawater comes up. Even though they have seawalls, the water still comes up. So they be flooded out. So they say if you load, try to get high. And they say if you're up high, watch out for land slippage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah. So you just kind of have to be prepared. And when they tell you that it's coming. So you need to back up your windows and do things like prepare, like for real prepare. A lot of times they don't like to.
Do weather conditions cause blackouts, or do blackouts happen whenever?
Both.
Both. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
like the earthquake, it happened in the daytime. So, I mean, we didn't have any power, but still, like,
Mhm.
the power came back on, luckily, but they got it back connected a
Mhm.
few hours later. But had that
Mhm.
been later, it would have been a blackout probably. And sometimes blackouts, they just happen. I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't think I really had an experience with one like at night out here yet. So I don't know if I would consider
Mhm.
that a blackout. But
Mhm. You wasn't was you wasn't here when it was an island wide blackout. Was you here when it was an island wide blackout?
was it in after July 2020?
I believe so. For some reason, it was somewhere up at was it cold? I can't remember when it happened, but the whole entire island went black. I got to wait for Facebook memory to come up because I don't remember. But the whole entire island, the whole entire country went black.
I
That
don't
was
think
the
I
first
experienced
time.
that yet. I don't think I have. I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't, or it's like I done forgot about it.
Yeah, that was
Hello,
the
Kinato. Thank you for watching. Welcome, 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 welcome.
uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I need to get myself together because I ain't had none. I ain't have none of that.
You don't have nothing.
Yeah, let me get my. I'm gonna be like one of them people, them
Yeah,
survival
you
people.
Yeah, you just need to have your stuff together. So sometimes what I used to do, I used to just have extra jugs of water during when it was hurricane season, just in case the electricity went out.
Now I got some water. I got some water.
Okay. Okay. Well, you almost there. Mhm.
I'm in Manchester. There's a rainstorm with no power. Candles and kerosene lamps is a great investment with a portable charger. Yeah, I just need, and it's you know what? It's always like when the power went out, I was like, I should have charged my phone. I should have did this. I should have did that. And yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm like, I gotta quit playing.
Mhm.
I need to be. I don't know why I'm not. prepared like I should be prepared.
And then I mean, you could put it like in a little bin, like one of those little plastic containers, or sometimes people have it in the crema crates, the milk crates. They just put the little stuff in there when it's time, so it's easily accessible.
How did y'all make
Mhm.
the earthquake? Child, I don't know. I just fumbled around while stuff was shaking. We talked about some of this stuff earlier, so some of y'all might have to go back and watch it after we're done. But also, what should we have to prepare? We also talked about this, but I don't know if
Mhm.
Aisha is kind enough to go and refresh maybe like a quick list of some things to prepare for.
Okay, so for earthquakes, you would need, and also hurricanes, you would need like an extra day supply of medicine, or extra couple of days or whatever medicine, and maybe like some Panadol or whatever, bandages, all that kind of stuff. First aid kit, kerosene lamps, matches, candles, extra kerosene, water, tin food, something to open the tin food with, maybe some utensils, extra clothing, um, maybe batteries, or and some even a radio, because sometimes like a radio that uses batteries, something like that. Um, so things like that. What else? I know a lot of people back in the day, especially the old people, they laminated everything. They just had all their important documents laminated in a folder, so they could, with the stuff, so they can have it in case of an emergency or anything.
Yeah,
They
wrong.
don't allow lamination no more. So
Hmm.
just if you have your documents or your important documents, and maybe some like a waterproof something, just have them around and readily available. And then during an earthquake, you're supposed to get under something to cover your head, or get in a doorway and put your hands up to hold on so nothing will fall on your head, because you have to protect your head because things fall during earthquakes. Um, then during a hurricane, basically, um, board your windows up, because you have time. So board your windows up, get your supplies, make sure everything is good and you all good and settled in. And just, I know one time we needed sandbags because it was a lot of raining. So we had sandbags, and you just kind of dig out around places that you think would flood around your house or whatever. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, and I think probably when time permits, we'll probably put like together more detailed, structured video on like actual items.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably, yeah, just like quick little something. Here's what you need to do to prepare for such and such and such and such. But
Mm-hmm.
for now, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I don't have a portable charger nor a lamp. This is how I know they would come in handy. I was in the middle of cooking dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man,
Mm-hmm.
you need your things.
They even have them solar lamps now, like the little solar camping lamps.
Mhm.
Just all kind of stuff. I think I have one. I have a tent too, and a sleeping bag. Anyway.
'Cause I'm like, I need a whole little bougie outdoor setup just in case.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
need
you
everything.
just need some emergency, yeah, just some emergency things, just in case. I mean, we do live where we live,
Yeah.
but with a hurricane, you get warning. At least you get warning. With the earthquake, it just happens. So, hmm
Okay. All right. So, earthquake preparedness, hurricane preparedness. Now, what about and what is microclimates?
okay.
How we come to understand that?
So we have Jamaica, which is a tropical area. So we have tropical weather. But within Jamaica, thanks to commercials and tourism, everybody thinks that Jamaica is a beach, and that we all live on the beach in huts, and we just swim in the ocean all day. But
And smoke things.
they don't realize or understand that Jamaica is mountainous. It basically is comprised of mountains, and So at higher elevations it's cold. So the microclimates basically is we have an area that's either that has its own little environment, its own little climate that's different from over there. So it's like these little small areas with it has its own little climate. Like for instance, Ochi in that same and right in that Ochi Rios area, it's always wet. It's always wet and always green. It could be sunshine everywhere else, but it has this dampness to it. And that's like everywhere else across the island, it could be sunny as heck. But guess what? In Portland, it's raining.
Or it's cold.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
cold right now.
Mhm.
I want me they don't sell portable heaters. I want me a heater.
Mhm. Because like where you wasn't you cold this morning? Like
Yes.
Tansy was talking about, oh, I'm burning up. It's hotter than fish grease.
And I'm sitting like,
And you sitting up there under electric black. You sitting under your live blanket. And then I was over here. I was getting a nice cool breeze, but it wasn't too cold.
mm-mm. I'm
It
taking
wasn't.
donation. I'm taking donate. Well, I'm taking. I need y'all to put something for me on y'all Christmas list. Let me find it.
You funny. I'm trying to figure out, how can I explain it? Maybe eh, I think when you're around more trees, the more the higher you are, the higher you are in the hills, the colder it is. When you're around by the coast, it has a tendency to be warmer, especially going towards the west.
I can't find it. Let me pull it up on my phone. It's like sometimes I have to make a point to just go deliberately find the sun and stand in it so I can
Uh-huh.
warm up. Um,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
let me
That's
find it together.
That's how it was one night. Where was I? I was in St. Elizabeth. I was over by Manchester. Raw minimalist. I was right over by Manchester. I was cold. It was cold. I was cold. It was cold. And I was like, I got to start bringing my jacket and wearing boots and stuff because it was cold up there. So I would just throw them in the car because I know once I got up there and the sun went down, it was over. Girl, what is that? Oh,
Gotta get this for you, okay? Y'all
the
see?
portable, the portable, a portable.
It's a heated blanket, but you can put it on and wear it around and stuff. Like, oh,
Lord.
that's if y'all could be so kind,
Mm-mm,
cause I be cold up here. It's
mm-mm,
on the go cordless throw. I'm taking donations. I'm taking donations or put it on your Christmas something.
mm-mm.
Something. Yes.
So, so, so
So
that yeah.
prepare. If you plan to come live up here in the mountains, be prepared to
Uh-huh,
bring something to warm you up with. That's
mhm,
another song to prepare. Mandeville is called.
yeah.
Hello, hey, Kaden. Hi,
Okay
hi,
then.
welcome, welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand when they come, they bring all these summer clothes and they don't have any. I mean, even a long sleeve shirt and a pair of sweatpants will go a long way. It'll keep you a little bit warm and some socks.
And I had like somewhat relatively like warm stuff, but I didn't.
Um,
A lot of my stuff was still in storage. I didn't bring
oh,
because I never warmed when I was in Kingston. So I was
mm-hmm.
like, I don't know why I even brought all this stuff out here. And now I'm up here. I'm like, I should have brought this stuff up here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's chilly.
Yeah, yeah, because I got some light. I bought some lightweight jackets, the lightweight winter coats. I got two of them. And then I think I got like when the little hats go on sale, I get one of them, and I think I got a scarf somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Because I wake up in the morning, it'd be frost on the ground and all in the grass. Uh-huh. And it'd be weird because I'm like, I'm in Jamaica. It shouldn't be like this. And then I'm having to turn the heater on in the car. Mm-hmm.
At sea level is what most Jamaicans and visitors judge Jamaica temperatures. The higher the elevation the colder it gets. The Blue Mountain Peak sees temps of 30 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter.
That's not only the winter, boo. That be I remember I went up to the blue. I went up to my friend. She live in Cascade. Child, I was like, what the hell? And I think it was. I want to say it was August. I went up there. I was cold as hell. It was beautiful, but it was cold. I was like, it's
And this
cold.
one's crazy. Like I said, I'll be cold up here. If I just happen to drive into Kingston, I'll burn up the second I touch down in
Yeah,
Kingston. It's
yeah.
like instant.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
And the fog too. The fog.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can't even see in front of you.
I can't like I can literally go out on the balcony. I'm in the cloud. I don't know if I'm in the fog or the cloud or what. Like it's just straight white.
Hmm.
You can be freezing. I know that's why I need for y'all to get that thing, that heated throw.
Hmm.
I'm gonna show y'all the brand again.
Brooke said, which parish is the coldest?
Oh, child.
It, according to, I think somebody asked this before, and I was saying they was saying something according.
Y'all.
I want to say, did they say the coldest was? I want to say they said the coldest was Saint Anne. I want to say that they said the coldest was Saint Anne, but the coldest area would be the Blue Mountains, I believe. Even though Colleyville is in Manchester is cold, I think Colleyville it snows over there too. It's so cold over there. It be snowing some. I think it snowed in Colleyville, if I'm not mistaken. Mhm.
Butte cold weather. Like this here is too much for me.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm. Because I know I was over there and it had touched dark, and I was like, if you on rolling windows up and turn on the heater.
Ross just said Portland and St. Thomas is the coldest. So big yes, just as another form of preparedness. If you
Mhm.
are looking to not live on those typical areas, you want to come up in
Mhm.
the mountains, which again Jamaica is very mountainous. A lot of people live up
Mhm.
in the mountains.
Mhm.
Be prepared to bring some alternate forms of clothing.
Mhm. Mhm. The hills of Trelawney. Oh God, it's cold as hell in Trelawney. I'm like, how y'all in here digging up yams? It's cold. Go in the house.
Anyway, Castle and Clydesdale, they experience hail and sleet from November to
Mhm.
March. That most Jamaicans are clueless. Portland and Blue Mountains Peak, Manchester, consistent.
Mhm.
Cold. I bet not see no. Man, if I see some snow, I'm be so mad.
Well, look, that's why people be like they don't know. That's why the deer is isolated to that Portland area because it's cooler over there. So that's why all the deer is over there. Or else they would have been ran rampant across the island.
Oh, girl, no, was no deers out here.
Yeah, girls, deer is
I
down the street.
was like, y'all got deers in Jamaica. They was like, no, that's America. Star. I was like,
No, the deers is down the street from you the other way, girl. Yes, because it was some type of tourist attraction,
do
and
they
then
be
it was
out
then
here?
yeah, girl, it was some kind of tourist attraction that some Europeans had,
Oh
and it
God.
was some deer,
What they
and then
trying to say was reindeer? What?
look. I think it was reindeer. I don't know who deers it was, but it was some damn deers. Okay, they had in Portland. They had them
Oh
a
my
tourist attraction. Hurricane Gilbert came and knocked the fencing down, and the deer did what the deer do. They ran the hell away, and they repopulated because you know they populate like crazy. They populate like rodents.
we be cooking deer in Mississippi. I'm like,
Well, the Jamaican government was telling people to go shoot the deers and get some venison. Yes, they was, because they a
oh,
nuisance.
mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Bring hoodies for my family that live in the country. Yeah, man, it get cold. So it'll be hot, cold, rain, sleet, slow, all at the same time. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
What do I have? I have a comforter set. I keep looking for another one. I buy one and go on sale. Uh, on Kohl's, on Kohl's at Walmart.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then I be having them hospital socks, them fuzzy ones.
Yep. I was like, I need them big long socks. Girl, I'm telling you, I was like, I need all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared.
I remember I used to go walking in the morning, and I wasn't even in the hilly area or even as far up in St. James where I am now. Child, my arms would be freezing because I used to have on a tank top. So I started buying some wicker, some running shirts, some wicker running shirts because I couldn't take the cold in the morning. The cold.
Goodness.
Uh-huh. It'd be cold. Mhm. So
Okay.
yeah, so just bring you an assorted type of clothing. You bring you more warm clothes, but have some jeans and some heavier clothing. Some people don't take that into consideration.
Mm-mm. I sure didn't.
Mhm.
I did. I brought stuff, but I brought it just because, like, I didn't know what
Mhm.
stuff. Or if I
Mhm.
didn't live at home, it probably would have been sold somewhere. So I was like, let me just carry my stuff.
You're funny.
My stuff be getting sold, child. Anyways, yeah. So we have that. Now we got microclimates. Now let's
Mhm.
talk about these insects, child, because and these animals.
Oh,
There's a lot of stuff out here I ain't never seen before.
oh, really?
um, somebody showed me. I don't have that picture. It's some
Mhm.
type of lizard snake looking thingy. I don't know. I don't remember, and I don't know exactly what I had never seen that thing before in my life.
What
Uh,
was it?
it was like a lizard, but it was super long. It was like a lizard snake. I don't know it. Let me find that picture. You know what? It's of course we know like the birds and stuff.
Um,
I seen what's they call it, the patu bird.
oh, you seen a tattoo?
I ain't see one physically, but like it's been shown to me, and I had never. I'm like, what is this? Um,
It's they live in the palm trees.
for real?
Yeah, that's where they roost at. Yeah, and they're nocturnal.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm be able to find this picture, but yeah. What can you tell the people about the bugs and what to prepare for them? Wow.
Oh, just it's a lot of them, and they be pretty too. I like the ones they look like. I don't know what they look like, but they have the neon colors on the back, like hot pink or neon or shocking green. They're really pretty. But I was like, what kind of? I had asked my ex husband. I was like, what kind of bug is this? He was like, a bug. I said, okay. Then we have penny wallies, the lightning bugs. Um, and just flying roaches
Oh my
that
god.
live outside that get on my nerves. And when I was in the country, one fell on me, and after that, I was scared of roaches. Um, then we have our infamous lizards. God help us all.
My goodness, these doggone lizards.
They're just all over the place. And then we have just, just you just be walking and something fly in your face.
Here it is. A golly wasp.
Oh, a gollywas.
I can't even look at it. Can y'all see this? What
Oh,
is
yeah.
that thing? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like a
I think
elongated. Damn, what is
Do
that?
we call them things? Do we call them back in the States? Don't we call them salamanders in the States?
They in the States. They in America. I had
Yeah,
never seen that.
I think we have them. Look on your phone and see if you look, because they remind me of salamanders.
I thought salamanders were more. I don't even know.
Look,
Listen,
I ain't been up there in so long. Don't quote me. Oh no. Okay, so I was wrong. See?
hold on. It does snow at the peak, but it doesn't stick. And they say we experience sleet in North Dakota. Estimated 6,000 deers. What?
I told you. And they on your side. I told you they down the street from you.
What are you seeing about that? Is called a centipede or four-legged. No, that golly,
So
saying is a wood slave. Woods. It has tiny legs, hence it moves like a snake. I ain't never seen that stuff before. I don't know what to call it.
mm-mm.
Me no know. Me no know.
Oh, I think I've seen them some under a rock or something.
Ain't a salamander more like a water animal? I thought it
No,
was a fish.
no, it's a lizard. No, it's a lizard. No, the tree frogs.
Oh
They,
my goodness.
the bleeping tree frogs, and then you got the crickets.
No, these crickets live up here.
No, them crickets get on my damn nerves because when I was living over in West Village, they had, because it was a new bill, so they had disturb. So wherever they disturbed the ground, the crickets come up. So it was a new bill, so the whole entire phase was full of freaking crickets.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why I had the cats, because the cats ran the crickets away. The cats, they be running everything. Now see, get you a cat. For bugs.
I do need to get a little resident cat. They live here, but don't live here.
Yeah, they get rid of lizards. They get rid of any pest. You don't have no pests. Get you a cat. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about the mongoose. I almost got one on camera, and it was like I was at where was I at? I was getting my windshield.
I'll be walking.
I was getting my windshield replaced. Here come a mongoose. I was like, then I'm fumbling trying to get it.
Oh, what's the story with the mongoose out here again? Here's the story.
I think they can. Okay, I want to say they was introduced to Jamaica for the rat problem. But the thing about it was the rats was nocturnal and the mongoose are in the daytime, and so they just overpopulated the island.
Gollywops are harmless. It don't matter. Just like they say, the lizards are harmless. It don't matter. I don't need to see it. I don't need to. I don't need to know they exist. Poisonous snakes on the island. There has a rarest snake in the world called a Jamaica boat, aka the yo snake. I ain't seen no snake. I've been told there wasn't no snakes out here.
Oh, it's snakes out here. They come out every now and again. It was one maybe about 5 years ago, wrapped around the pole downtown St. James. They just come out when they feel like it.
They don't be feeling like fooling with
Just wrapped around the pole, and then somebody came and got it down. Probably took it
home. All these type of questions. They're like, no, we ain't got no deer. No, we ain't got no snakes. I was like, y'all got bears.
because usually they stay in one area. So like if we seen a deer in St. James, you'd be like, the hell? But they stay, they usually stay in
their areas, like
in their little environments. I mean, just like the what we got, crocodiles, right? Yeah, it ain't really none up here, but they all down there by Portmore, walking across the street, talking about, hey y'all.
All them crocodile, all them folks out there thinking they're Crocodile Dundee, out there trying to
Hey y'all, what we doing today? I'm trying to go to the beach. You coming?
Woo. Mongoose was brought in to fight
Yeah.
the epidemic during slavery. How the mongoose
Mhm.
began to eat on a native species almost to extinction, meanwhile increasing their own population. Eat on a
Mhm.
native species. What native species?
The rats and everything else that was running around because mongoose eat whatever the hell they could catch. And mongoose will tear your chickens up.
Ooh. Uh-oh. I think Blue Mountains has been the coldest I live all over in the quest for the perfect parish. Okay.
Mm.
I
Now
guess
you know what
take a pick
sucks.
again.
You know what sucks when you go take you a shower in that cold. Or you wash your clothes and they still be cold. Yeah. Or you in there washing dishes and your hands is frozen. Mm-mm. I think where was I at? I was up in Trelawney and the man was like, I don't wash cars after 4. He wa- he washed cars from 10 to 4 and that's it. Because he said he don't want arthritis in his hands.
Mhm. It
Mm-hmm.
might be. I've been feeling a little tingling in my fingers. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
serious? I need this. You know what? I'm gonna quit playing. I'm gonna quit playing. Okay. So now, seasonal foods. So tropical living preparedness, earthquakes, weather climates. So most of y'all should have an idea about seasonal foods, but what's something to prepare for? I guess on the high end as well as well on the prepared side of that, and high prices on imported things.
I think like so Jamaica we have seasonal food, period. Seasonal. That's it in us all because it's grown here. If you see I mean there's some things that you pretty much gonna see all the time, like carrots, tomatoes, etc. But unless it's like a flood or a dry spell, you won't see them too much. But it's pretty seasonal. Even yams have a season. So when you see them yams be $400, you know that they're scarce. Um, you better wait till they drop back down to 150, 180. Um, even like the callaloo, even like the pop choy and lettuce, it's just sometimes it's in abundance and sometimes it ain't. Um, and you just know that if you don't see anybody with a cart full of it, that you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it when you do find it.
Mhm.
Um, and just have a backup. Just use some cabbage. I mean, just improvise,
Yeah.
improvise.
Yeah.
Um, and just the imported food stuff. Just I see a lot of people like they come here and they don't change or willing to unchange, not willing to change, or sometimes they don't know that they want their favorite brand. And I mean, it'd be like the for real price that it be in the store, not a sale price, not a discounted price, not a coupon, nothing that for real suggested manufacturer suggested retail price. Um, and it be the Jamaican equivalent for a little bit, for cheaper or whatever. Um,
I got so hot and I got so heated because I'm just done with Mega Mart because I went in there and,
mhm,
I was like, you know what, I wanted what I wanted, some grilled cheese. I don't know, something simple. I was like,
mhm,
slices of cheese.
mhm,
So, girl, the price is on the pack. The price
mhm.
on the pack is it says $1.29.
Yeah,
It says that on the pack.
yeah.
Mega Mart selling it for what, $700 or something? What, about $5?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know they got the import costs and stuff, and I see now y'all just at least don't let the price be sitting on the pack. Get some cheese that ain't got the pricing on the pack or something, so I feel a little bit better. It's
Mhm.
still $1 on the pack.
That's how you go. You buy you a 99 cent Arizona that costs say 99 cent on it, and you get to it, and it be 350 $65.
Why y'all playing with me on my face? Don't play with me on my face.
Uh-huh.
Curry deer doesn't sound too bad. Listen, you can give these folks some ideas. I don't know.
I'm okay.
Also, it probably has been tried and tested. The African YouTuber D, who's currently on an island and struggling to stay warm in Mandeville. She was supposed to be in Mandeville 2 weeks. Now she's gonna show do the cold.
See, see, see what I mean? She probably was out there. Her little. No, you need a jacket. Definitely Mandeville.
The prime minister keeps saying inflation fell over 5%. I think he's capping. I don't know.
I don't think that. Mm.
I think that's just Mega Mart just be tripping. Period. Like,
5% is so 5% is so minor that we're not gonna see that. We're not gonna see that. So what he said? How much it costs to feed a family of four a month? I think that kind of that all depends on your on the diet of the family. Um, but I mean, it might, yeah, yeah. See, that's what. Well, yeah, it,
yeah,
yeah. What you buy, yeah.
yeah, it's gonna depend on what you shop. If you buying,
Mhm.
particular things. If you eat locally and if you got food grown around you, it might be less expensive. If you have that type of inter-working system connection up there where you live. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Like you say, for instance, you lived in a breadbasket parish of St. Elizabeth, and you could go get you some fresh chicken, some fresh this, some fresh that, and go get some of your neighbors is giving you food. You would just only buy your dry stuff, which would be more expensive out there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It all varies where you live at, but I know definitely in the Kingston and maybe um Montego Bay area, it can get pricey. Um, it can get pricey. I know that much.
yep. And typically now, like if I done went to like one store and I couldn't find what I want, I might go to one of those. I might go to a Mega Mart, which I'm just gonna. I need to find me another alternate store because them folks be tripping. Anyways, but
Uh,
yeah, it can get up there.
mm, it's just certain stuff I just don't eat because I just can't. So things I don't use mayonnaise no more unless I make a potato salad when they force me to make it. Um, but
It-
but I can't. I don't want to afford it. I don't want to pay that much for mayonnaise.
oh my gosh.
I don't drink cow's milk because I just can't. It's just certain things that I refuse to buy.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
I kind of like got my staples down now. Um,
Uh-huh.
but child, is there anything
No.
in Jamaica that still surprises you? I don't think so too much, really. I think I might kind of sort of still begin slightly adjusted to mountain living, but I wouldn't say I'm still necessarily surprised by anything. Is watermelon $20?
Because Jamaica is not a real place, so that surprises me. It's watermelon. 20 US. Um, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Probably right now because watermelon is scarce. But if you want a good whole watermelon, how much was they going for out here? I want to say watermelon was probably something like about one. When you buy a whole watermelon, they give it to you for about 120 a pound, something like that. Maybe 110, 120. and the average watermelon is anywhere from 8 to 13 pounds. So, but if they're scarce, you probably gonna be paying about maybe 180 to 200 a pound. So it could have easily been 20 US.
What wholesales y'all talk? Because I went to a wholesale before. Because somebody was like, "Go to a wholesale." What wholesale exactly? Because I went to one and I don't know if it was I went to the wrong one or I don't know. I didn't like it. So what do you mean wholesale? Where is it? Where we going?
The wholesale, I don't know. The wholesale sometimes they don't even be cheaper
Be
sometimes,
wholesaling?
unless you buy unless you buy the same thing of most. I say the only time you see a price difference is when you buy the whole case of something. Not when you buy three items, but you have to buy the whole case. Like you buying a whole 24 bag of banana chips or plantain chips, you see the difference. You buying a whole case of Monster Milk, you see the difference. But when you buying, and I'm not buying all that. I can't buy all that shit stuff.
And shopping at outdoor markets cheaper than the grocery stores.
Yeah.
I want to say generally, yeah.
Generally, because like I could buy a whole tray, aka flat of eggs, for $1,000 Jamaican dollars. So I get 36 eggs or 30 eggs for $1,000. If I bought it in the store inside Megamart or whatever, it'd probably be something like about 15, 16 bills for the
Yeah,
tray of
I
eggs
don't
if
know.
they have them.
Because it's just me, like food lasts me a while. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll do like if it's a market or something, like I'll go there just for like those individual like items that I may want for that time being. But like large shopping, I get that stuff to where it's like it's packaged, put up, whatever. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't trust wholesale food out here. Not trying to be a member of the sugar and pressure crew. Who is it?
Sugar diabetes and high blood pressure.
Is it true that chicken is more expensive in Jamaica than it is in the USA? How much for a pound of chicken?
I don't know. I haven't bought chicken. I haven't been to US in a long time. And I think except when it was COVID and that chicken was so high it didn't even make sense. Um, I think I want to say you can find it anywhere from 320 to 380 for mixed parts. What you think, Mocha?
I'm trying to think. Last time I went home, when I was at home, I think I bought like a pack of wings for a cookout or something. I think it was like maybe like a little under $5 for a pack. It was a decent sized pack of wings. So I want to say, depending on where you are, and then like I'm in Mississippi too. Well, I was in Mississippi, so I think
Mm-hmm.
like some areas the pricing may be cheaper depending on what you're buying. Like
Mm-hmm.
it depends. Yeah, I think it's gonna depend. Some stuff, yes, is much more cheaper in America, like as far as food goes, because it's massively produced and all those things. There's some things you have to take into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Some things may be cheaper. It may not necessarily be healthier or better for you. But it depends. So it might be cheaper, yeah. Some stuff might be kind of around the same price range.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I do. Yeah, I be looking sideways at the packs of chicken in the store. But yeah, I don't know if it's because of where I'm shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be you might get better pricing somewhere else. So I don't know if there's something that can be stated like across the board for Jamaica. But again, in Kingston, yeah, some of the stuff be outrageously priced. So I can give you a fair assessment, but
But I know what I used to do, because it was so many of us. Um, this lady, I would buy 100 pounds at a time. And so she would, a farmer in St. Elizabeth, I just buy 100 pounds of chicken at a time. And I usually pick up about 30 pounds. 30, yeah, I would do 30, 30, then 10, or 30, 30, then 40. But she gave me at a rate of 260 at that time. So
I don't,
that's what I did.
I don't know what that adds up to, but hopefully that
Right.
helps answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
Price model linking important was worldwide and traditional supermarkets. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess when she said something still surprises you. Sometimes the stuff, I still get like a little sticker shock maybe because, like, let's say like I wanted to make some gumbo or whatever, and they had like the gumbo seasoning and stuff. Like I know back at home it's a dollar,
Mm-hmm.
and then I seen it out here and I got excited. I still bought it because I wanted some gumbo, but it was like $5. So I'm always doing like, dang, like but so I just keep a register like thing when I go back home. This is stuff I need to stock up on to bring back over here if I want it. I just bought a stock of celery for 1,400. Can you imagine? I seen some celery
Mm-hmm.
at Mega Mart for $2,000, but luckily I went to Price Mart first and got a stock for $500, and that's still high because I'm used to celery, a stock of celery being $1. But do not go if you can go to Price Mart had for $500. I seen Mega Mart had some celery on sale for over 2,000. It was like $2,100 for a stock of celery, and I
Oh
was like,
no.
coming back in the store because I feel I get like the import, but sometimes you just slap that damn price on there. Ain't no
Mm-hmm. I
ain't
don't
no way. Ain't no way. Get it from somewhere else. Get
now
it from
see.
somewhere else.
I want to say now see one of the benefits when I used to work at the market. I used when people had their things come in, I could get some. I know somebody had some celery, so I would go get some celery. Hmm. Or like when the broccoli and cauliflower came in, I'd be like, all right, let me grab some broccoli and
Mhm.
cauliflower. Hmm.
Supposed to be crazy. I was like, y'all, this is extortion. That's what's that? Almost $20.
Yeah. Do it taste good? Do it taste better? do it, when it costs that much, do it taste good? Do it taste better?
It's like I only be needing like a stalk because when I made some gumbo, I needed like a stalk or two of celery, like a little piece, like a
Mhm.
piece. Like these folks tripping.
Why you don't buy no celery? Why you don't buy no celery powder from the States?
I don't. It needs the vegetable, like not
You
just the
need
flavor.
the
I don't
vegetable.
know. That's
You
part
don't
of
need the
that's
flavor.
part of the holy trinity of the gumbo. You need the celery, the onion, and the bell pepper, and that's
Oh.
supposed to. But I could probably get some. Yeah, but yeah, that was crazy. I didn't buy it, but like again, I had seen it at Price Mart, and I was like, let me get it now. And I had to go to Mega Mart because they didn't have something that I needed, and I just happened to go over there and look and seen that doggone celery for $2,100. They folks know they know they was wrong for that. But anyway,
Mm-mm. See, that's why certain things that I cook and don't cook because I can't afford to. It be here, but I cannot. I have to have like a crazy craving for it, or I just had a good pay week. I'd be like, okay.
child. I used to like a lot of mushroom based dishes. I don't deal with mushrooms too much because they kind of expensive out here. I don't know. But
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
if I get something, I buy it. I take little pieces out that I need and I freeze it because you can last me. You finna last me.
Just
That
like
celery
that.
is in the freezer, right? It's in the freezer,
Mhm, mhm,
waiting to be used.
mhm, mhm.
Mm-mm.
You make the most out of it.
Shoot, y'all tripping.
Mhm.
Anyways, okay, so that is your tropical living preparedness. All right, so we talked about earthquakes, which I was shook up about. We talked about hurricanes, the weather, the microclimates, the bugs, seasonal foods, high prices. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments or after the video is done. But again, thank y'all
Mhm.
for helping us reach 1,000. All right, helping us reach 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, we'll be doing we'll upload a video about a more structured video on things to do to prepare
Mhm.
at a later date. And
Mhm.
that's it. So y'all can let us know what you think in the comments. If you have any tips on some things you can prepare with, if you're coming out here, let us know. Like I said, I ain't prepared at all at the very least. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Oh goodness, I had some gumbo last weekend in Baltimore. Eat that gumbo in Baltimore.
That's
That-
the problem.
no sir, no sir.
Why you didn't have no crab cakes or something? Don't ain't that Merlin famous for?
Yes.
You stick with the crab cakes.
New Orleans or southern restaurants. You may find some good gumbo in Atlanta or Georgia or Mississippi, but no. Light just came back. Girl, you just got your light back.
Hey, 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 hey.
Lights just came back on. Ow.
Do the dance.
Ow. Ow. Y'all are welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. All right, so that is it. We're gonna see y'all later. We're gonna see y'all next time. Don't forget, we got a link up happening in January for those of you who are interested. It's in Kingston. You will need to go to you need to be registered in our community, or you need to be on our social media channels to get the link.
Mm-hmm.
RSVP, and we will be switching over our online community to a new platform in the coming weeks. In case you're in a community and you're watching and you didn't get the email, those are some of the updates. And we will see y'all later. All right. Have a good night. Be safe. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.